Okay, now we've test fitted this piece, the last piece to going into the door jamb, and it fits. So we'll put it in. But remember, when you put your door jambs in, going around your door jambs, you'll have to leave one tile out so you can get your other tile in. But you got to put it in there first time so you get an accurate measurement off of it, so you know where to make your cuts at. So remember, put it in, make your measurements, cut your piece, and then you put it in, your cut piece in first, and then the other one should go in just fine. There we go. Just like that. And then your cut piece goes in, your full piece goes in. And that's how you do it. Okay, we got a piece of tile edging here we're going to put down. This goes in underneath the tile. The mud actually goes on top of it. So we're just going to cut it, put it in the doorway, and what that's going to do is it's going to give the edge of the tile a little bit of strength, so if something's walked right on the edge or something's rolled across it, it won't break. Okay, we got a little piece right here. Same kind of deal like I talked about before just a little bit ago. When you've got a piece that goes under a jamb, you want to go and put your piece in. It's going to be going there. Measure, see how big a piece you need. And then take this piece and take it out, put your other piece in, and then this one will still have the right amount of mud on it, and it'll still be fresh, as long as you do it right away. Okay, we got the tiles all in. All that's left is go get the grout. We've already picked out a color for the grout. The grout will go in tomorrow, so we'll leave this bathroom alone like it is. We've got the toilets plugged up, so there won't be any nauseating fumes coming in. Everything's safe to go for the night. We'll put a box in the way so the little dog don't get in there. And we'll see this tomorrow. We're going to put the grout in the bathroom today. So we're going to show you a few little tricks to putting down the grout. I hope this part's going to be helpful to you. Okay, now we're putting the grout on the floor. A couple things I wanted to tell you about is when you put the grout on the floor, you come in at a 45-degree angle. Whatever it is from the tile, you want to go at an angle to the tile. If you try to go with the tile, you're probably going to pull it out, or it's not going to set even. But another thing is when you go back to the bathrooms, always try to put you some grout in. Fill that up. Fill that hole up, the groove there between the bathtub. Whether you plan on putting quarter round down later, or whether you're going to just caulk it, always put your grout in there. It's going to separate. It's going to move. The tub's going to move a little bit. It's going to crack. So you put your grout in there. Then you take some clear silicone and silicone over top of it. And that's my little tip. Okay, we got the grout in, and all the grout joints are full. You want to let it sit for just a little bit. You can tell that it's getting done when you see it turning white. When you see the grout turning white on in the field areas, that's where the tile are. You don't want to wait too long, but you don't want to go at it right away either. So we're going to go ahead and start doing wiping it down. You want to have a lot of water in your bucket. You want to really dilute it. And just like before, going diagonally, that's how you're going to wipe your grout. And when you're wiping the grout, you want to just kind of wipe back and forth diagonally. And what you're doing, I don't know if you can see this, but you've got little pockets, little bubble, little voids in the grout. And you're actually sitting there watching it until you see it slick over. When you see it get really slick and kind of a glazed look, then you're done. Stop wiping it. There's going to be haze on the tile, but you can always come back later and get the tile, the haze off the tile with some haze remover. I like to use a sponge that has the scrubber side on it. So if you got a large area and it's kind of dried up on some tiles, you can turn it over and scrub the top of the tile. But you don't want to be putting any pressure down. You don't put your fingers down in the sponge. You just want to kind of let it float across the top. Okay? We went ahead and grounded. When I put the tile in here, I put it in mind of not putting quarter round back around the cabinet. I want to try to make it look like a house without tile trim under there. What that does is it helps make it so that so you don't have to go through the trouble going down there and painting it and getting down there to shoot it in. It's a lot of extra work, and it doesn't really look that good when you got quarter round going around your cabinets. Remember, we had a little problem with the toilet flange being installed a little bit crooked, and the bolts weren't fitting in there right. So what I've done is, I couldn't find the coarse threaded extension bolts, so I've got a piece of plumber strap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there. It fits in just right here. It's a little trick that you might be able to use someday. Put the little piece of plumber strap in there, set it in the place where it goes. Ordinarily, if I didn't do anything but this right here, then it wouldn't hold. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take some wood screws, I'll screw them right down through them to the plywood. Just like this. And this is going to keep the bolt from sliding back up. So if you find yourself in a situation like I did where the bolts were where the flanges, right here's where the bolt needs to be, and that's where the bolt goes in, so it wasn't really catching. So you find yourself in this position, use a little piece of metal plumber strap, just like so. Well, let's see, we're not hitting anything there. That's real good, flipper. Do an angle right there, see if we can't get some good meat. There we go. Now it's fine. All right, this is going to hold two places. One, it's going to hold here to the plywood, and now when we put our extension flange on, we'll put the screws in it too. It's got little slots right here where it goes to, where it screws into the toilet flange. Screw that down nice and tight. We'll put our wax ring on and we're ready to set the toilet. Screw it into another screw or something there. Can't get the screw to go in right away. Use a hammer to get started. Nice seal there. Make sure your toilet's all the way back against the wall, if possible. Sometimes it'll have holes that you'll actually screw it to the wall. What you don't want is you don't want a big space behind the toilet. Somebody heavy might sit down and actually put the back across this against this too hard and break it off, and then you got a big problem. You got flood.
This has been a presentation of Everything Home Improvement. Thank you for watching EHI.TV. And if you have a video of your own, a home improvement video, send it to video@ehi.tv, and we'll see about getting it on the web.